Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope you are all doing fine. Today, we are going to end up the lesson about technology. Yesterday, we talked about the importance of technology and the definition of technology. Today, we are going to talk about something very interesting. It's about how technology can mimic or look like a human body or other animals. So, how the technology can sometimes create or develop new technologies that will look like animals or living things or other living things. So, if we start here looking at this picture, what do you see here? Well, that's right, it's a robot. Excellent. How do you think this robot is like you? So, this is actually the question one. I want you to look at this picture, read the caption, and give me your answer. Okay, so to start with, the human body is an amazing structure created by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Engineers sometimes use scientific knowledge of how the body works in order to develop technologies that look like the body structure. Some technologies do tasks that are too dangerous for people. So sometimes they create robots in order to let them do difficult tasks or dangerous tasks that humans cannot do. And if the humans do it, they will be in danger. So technologies that have moving parts can be like the human body. A robot is one of these technologies. Robots can have a body structure and movable joints similar to this one, which are similar to the human skeletal and muscular system. When I say the word skeletal, it means the bones, so the skeletal system, the bones, and muscular system means the muscles. So, this is one example of how technology can mimic the human body. So, answer question one and let's move to the second page. Okay, look at this picture. Have a minute to look at this picture. What do you notice something weird in this picture? Yes, that's right. So this runner has a prosthetic leg, similar to the legs of the other runners. But how? How are these runners' prosthetic legs similar to the legs of the other runners? Answer this question and let's move to know more about prosthetic legs. Actually, prosthetic limbs are artificial arms, hand, legs, or foot that replaces a missing one. This is a great example of how robotic technology can mimic the movements of the human body. So, past prosthetic hands had few fingers and could not do many things, but today they have a thumb and four fingers that are controlled individually. So, even prosthetic hands or prosthetic limbs are improving from time to time. So let's look here at this picture. We can see that this woman has prosthetic hand and she has five fingers, so four fingers and a thumb, and they can be separately moved by this woman. She does a lot of everyday things that could not have been done without prosthetic hands. So tell me, after looking at this picture, how do prosthetic limbs help people? Okay, finally, we said that technology or robotic technology can mimic living things. It's not only about humans, but also can mimic the muscular and skeletal systems of animals. For example, if we look at this picture, this is a robotic bat which have the movements similar to a real bat. They can access places too small or too dangerous for people to access. So this is one benefit of robotics mimicking the animals. This is another one. What do you see in this picture? Well, most of you will think that this is a real squirrel. Actually, it's not. This is a robotic squirrel. It can help scientists study the behavior of real squirrels because when this robot robotic squirrel can make sounds and wiggle its tail like a real squirrel, the real squirrel that will be next to it will think that it's real and will make a behavior as if there's a real squirrel in front of it. This would would have a camera next to it, or it will have a camera inside it. So the eyes might have camera, so they will record every behavior of the real squirrel, and by that, scientists will learn the behavior of real animals. So these were examples of how the technology can help scientists drill in these days because they can mimic humans and animals. Now we are done with this lesson. Please answer the questions and send them to me as a message on Classera. And for tomorrow, you will find on the course material an instruction sheet that gives you the topic you have to research. It will be so interesting for you because you will see a lot of new things. Submit them on Thursday, and the next week we are going to have a revision for everything that we covered. And make sure that if you have any question, send it to me on the discussion room or as a private message. Have a nice day.